Racetrack coming together, just about ready to turn them loose, get things kicked off and underway, and see who our first driver of the night will be making that left-hand turn into the O'Reilly Auto Parts Johnny Vapes Tri-County Victory Lane. Tracy bringing them under the caution flag. Welcome those that have tuned in, joining us around the world on FloRacing. Definitely the best in motorsports coverage. Thank you very much for getting tuned in, but nothing like feeling it, hearing it, seeing it, being right here in beautiful Francis Creek at the 141 Speedway. Run a couple more hot laps here and we'll be set for heat number one. All righty, here we go. Tim Vandehei, Suamico driver, car number 4T. On the point, Clint Evans. Always a sharp-looking race car. Clint out of Hortonville in that car number 21. Aaron Stolp, insider number 2 in the Outlaw race car, number 19S. To his outside, Will Hefsa, 28W. You've got Nathan Lauscher, the 22 out of Two Rivers. Tyler Wilson in the K9. Mitch Stankowski, the 5. Chase Parker, the 525. The rookie, Cody Potter, the car number 57. And Jamison McDonald, the 59M. 10 cars, 8 laps, 4 cars are moving right to tonight's A main, and we're green. Clash at the Creek 16, night number 2. Tim Vandehei, the cut number 4T, will lead him on down lap number 1, 2 by 2 on through the field. The Outlaw number 19S, Aaron Stolp. Stolp working out of the inside lane. Evans slides up the hill a little bit in the car number 21. In 4th right now, it is Nathan Lauscher in that car number 22L. Lauscher sitting in the final transfer spot. But he's got all kinds of company. Watch the 525. Keep an eye on the K9. Tyler Wilson. Parker in the 525. Just in front of them, you've got Mitch Stankowski in the car number 5. Out of Wausau, Stankowski trying to reel in 4th place runner, Nathan Lauscher. But it is still Tim Vandehei from P1 holding on to the top spot over Aaron Stolp. 3-car battle now for just 2 spots. Nathan Lauscher pulls to the inside of Clint Evans. His car number 21. Well, they slide up the hill, opens it up for Stankowski in the 5. Here comes Chase Parker in the 525. Chase Parker used their misfortune to his advantage and slipped on through. Now to put Tyler Wilson in the K9 up to the 5th spot. 1 for moving on. When you see the green flag tipped to the sky, that's telling him there's 2 laps to go. Vandehei continues to lead over Aaron Stolp. Mitch Stankowski in 3rd. It's Chase Parker holding on to that 4th spot, but never count out the K9 of Tyler Wilson. They'll roll on by. The white flag telling them 1 lap to go. Quarter mile remains here at 141. Heat number 1, first race of the night, goes to the Prestige, car number 4T of Tim Vandehei. Top 4 going to the A main, Chase Parker. And that 525 finishing in 4th. 3rd goes to the 5 of Mitch Stankowski. The number 2 spot to the Outlaw race car number 19S of Aaron Stolp. And driver the Prestige Custom Cabinet to car number 4T. How about a round of applause for Tim Vandehei? All right, heat number 2, Kiwanis, Todd Augustine, the car number 31. Your pole sitter, his partner in that row from Malone, the 03W of Tim Warner. Graybo out of Beatrice, Nebraska, Jordan Grabowski. The DeVilbiss, car number 30, insider number 2 to the outside. Out of Titletown, the 9 of Eric Mollick. White Laws, Logan Rohde. Car number 50R, Clink Equipment Team Motorsports Ride, alongside Kevin and Eyes out of Pulaski, the D26. Sean O's Trent Nolan, the car number 25. Nathan Otto out of the Green Bay, the 28. Our fourth row starters. Row number 5 from Green Bay, Austin Jansen, the 24. And Junior Karts in the 36 car. Another 10-pack for 8 laps. Looking for 4 to go right to the A-main. Look at that. Poetry in motion off turn 2, down the back straightaway. Tim Warner, feature winner here 2 weeks ago in that 03W, brings it back on down. They were 2 and 3 wide off turn number 4. 4 spot right now. Well, it was Grabowski. Look at Logan Rohde. Logan Rohde, the Titletown Express, car number 50R. He'll break on the line. Look to the high side through 3 and 4. Trent Nolan taking a peek in the inside of the 25. $1,000 payday for the Appleton Camping Center stock cars. They're hungry. They want it badly. There is a 4-car battle for just 2 positions to turn 3. The ultimate race car, 03W. Tim Warner holding off the 9 of Eric Mollick. Grabowski in the number 3 spot. Todd Augustine out of Kewanee. That is Augustine in 4th in the car number 31. Augustine's got some unwanted company. It's Shawano's Trent Nolan in the car number 25. Nolan to the inside of Todd Augustine into turn 3. 5 in the books. It is still Tim Warner showing the way, but Mollick is right there. Mollick taking a look to the right quarter panel, the ultimate 03 car. When they come off turn number 4, Tracy waves the green to the sky with 2 laps to go. Mollick planting it on the middle lane to the Speedway. Quite a bit of moisture right there. Trying to make it work. Rolling on around. It is still Tim Warner, Eric Mollick, Jordan Grabowski, and Trent Nolan. That is your top 4. To the checkered flag, it's Tim Warner. Top 4 to the A main, Trent Nolan in the car number 25, Jordan Grabowski, the 30. The 9 of Eric Mollick, and the ultimate race car, 03W. How about a round of applause? It is Tim Warner picking up the win. Heat number 3, Ronnie Christopher out of Pulaski, the car number 71Z. Your pole sitter and his partner in run number 1 from Pulaski, the 33C of Brandon Sharapata. Run number 2 inside, Cole Charneski out of Denmark in the 21CZ. At his right-hand side, Pulaski driver, it's Aaron Karts in the 40K. Rookie racer picked up a feature win here 3 weeks ago. Jesse Cron in that 55K inside row number 3. And to the outside, Jeff Mueller out of Boone, Iowa, the car number 77M. Beaver Dams, Brandon Schmidt, the car number 20S, starting inside row 4. Nick Berkarma out of Sobieski, the car number 12X. And Waldo's Donnie Singer in that car number 55. There is your 9-car field here for heat race number 3. Appleton Camping Center stock cars. Lights have been extinguished. Looking for the green flag the next time. Here we go off of turn 4. Ronnie Christopher, Brandon Sharapata. We are green. Another stacked up heat race with only 4 going right to the A main. Jeremits Motorsports, 33, Brandon Sharapata, Aaron Karts, that's first and second. Third, you've got Cole Charneski, Jeff Mueller breaking out of line, just a touch in that 77. Nick Berkarma keeping on the 12. Feature winner here earlier in the season as well. Rolling that top side, the 90 picked up the A main. Then you've got Jesse Cron and Brandon Schmidt. Pair of Beaver Dam racers sitting back there in 6th and 7th. 3 wide for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th coming to the line. Aaron Karts on the outside, Cole Charneski. The meat and the sandwich, Jeff Mueller down on the inside. Watch the 12, Berkarma taking a look to the outside lane to turn number 3. Brandon Sharapata left front in the air on the Jeremits Motorsports, car number 33X. Definitely no stranger to victory lane in that 33 car. comfortably out in front. But Karma, the 12X now, looking to the inside of Aaron Karts' car number 40. What a race shaping up. Oh, Jesse Cron got a little bit crossed up into the right side. Brandon Schmidt, we'll see if he's able to get things refired, and that will bring us under the caution flag. Jesse Cron, former track champion in our street stock division here at 141, a rookie this year in the stock cars, and man, we call him the Class 2 tough to tame, but Jesse actually picked up a feature win earlier in the year. Hey, I see they're making their way around to the 50-50 tickets, going to a great cause for the church group tonight, so make sure you dig deep, grab those 50-50 tickets. Brandon Sharapata out in front. Cole Charneski, Jeff Mueller, that is second and third. Aaron Karts in that 40 car, and the 12X of Nick Bakarma. That is the duo to watch for the final transfer spot. Nick Bakarma, the 12X, now to the outside with 2 to go. Bakarma started 8th in this one. He has made his way into a transfer spot. Brandon Schmidt, the car number 20 now, going to work on Aaron Karts' 40 car. Mueller in the 77. Mueller. He's looking to the outside of the 21 CZ of Chernesky. Brandon Sharapata has got the top spot. Checkered flag for Brandon Sharapata. Top 4. There you see it on the board. Nick Bakarma, the car number 12X. Third is Jeff Mueller, that's 77M. Cole Charneski, the 21 CZ in the runner-up spot. And let him hear it, race fans, out of Pulaski, the Jervitz Motorsports 33 car, Brandon Sharapata. Fourth and final heat race event, Appleton Camping Center stock cars, the Bulldozer out of Algoma, Dave Bushy. Set to roll from the pole in that 21B car. His partner in run number 1, Packer Fastener 007 out of Green Bay. You'll see Luke Lemons. Driver out of Kakana, Chris Lowenhagen, the car number 10L, starting inside row 2. And to the outside, the America Service Line car number 43 of Rick Dix. Kyle Frederick out of O'Connell Falls, starting inside row number 3. At the outside from Denmark, the 911 car of John Adams. Now to move us to row number 4, picked up the feature win last night out of Casco, the car number 54. You will see Benji Lacrosse at his right-hand side, the 1S car out of West Allis, the NNS Towing sponsored ride of Charlie Cincinnati. Two Rivers, Philmont, car number 21M, Philmont will be your 9th and final starter. Caution lights stay out here one more time. We'll keep them under yellow. Little track cleanup taken care of over there in turn number 2. Fourth and final heat race here. Appleton Camping Center stock cars on deck. We've got the Gandard Automotive Sport Mod division. Another big one, huh? Yeah, we're down 6 spots tonight. Thank you. If you do me a favor. Green is out. Packer fastener 007, Luke Lemons. Out in front. Luke Lemons from outside run number 1, grabbing the top spot. Rick Dix had a hot rod under him last night in that cut number 43. Right now, Dix in that second position. The Bulldozer, Dave Bushy, and John Adams in 911, rounding out your top 4. What a race for that 5th spot. Charlie Cincinnati, the cut number 1. Kyle Frederick, the 50F. Benji Lacrosse, feature winner last night. Right now, just trying to get back into the A main. Oh, trouble. Charlie Cincinnati, the 1S car. Phil Mott, the car number 21. Hate to see that. 2 drivers coming to rest over there. Phil Mott in that car number 21M and Charlie Cincinnati hooked together over there, bringing us under the caution flag. Charlie did have his arm up trying to signal he had some problems. He was trying to exit the racetrack and slowed, and Mott right there on top of. There's our 50-50 working their way through the grandstands. Make sure you grab those for a wonderful cause. Got them hooked together over there, unfortunately, into the left rear of Charlie Cincinnati's car number 1. Well, final heat race here for the Appleton Camping Center stock cars on deck. Andrew Automotive, 4 heat races for the Sport Mod division, and then 8 stacked up heat races for the Tri-County Heating Modifieds. Talking about some of the folks stepping up to the plate. Quiet Woods RV, an extra $10,000, making it $10,000 to win each day for the mods. Greatly appreciated. Advanced Construction, Brian Josky, the Hard Charger Mad Dog Award, $1,000 each night. So Brian putting up two grand. Whether or not Catering in Boone, Iowa, throwing some money towards a purse last night as well. Last night's total purse, kind of mind-blowing. Last night's total purse through all classes, $43,130 paid out. Tonight's total purse looks like it's $42,080. So we're at $85,000 in between the 2 days paid out. So quite the payday for 3 divisions of cars. $85,000. The modifieds hit the racetrack tonight. It is all on passing points, so when they come in this evening, they draw for their starting position. And then they earn passing points upon the completion of the 8 heat race events. The top 8 in points will move directly to the A main event. And how it works, if you win your heat race, you earn 100 points, and it drops on down by 7-point increments. So 193 right on down like that. You get finishing points. And then during the course of the heat race, for each car that you pass, you earn 5 points. For each position that you lose 1.5 points. So we quickly tabulate the points upon the completion of the 8th heat race event. Top 8 are locked in, and they've earned the right to redraw for one of the top 8 starting positions. And they'll do that down at the lineup board right after the completion of the 8th heat race. The rest of the field lined up in 4B main events on points that they have earned throughout the course of the 8 heat races. So we get them lined up, 15-lap B main events, and last time with 18, 19-car B main events, taking just 5 out of that move right to the A main. Or excuse me, 4 cars that move out of each of those 4 B mains that move right to the A. Coming back to the green flag. 3 laps are scored. 5 remain. Luke Lemons, the 007. Punches the loud pedal. Tracy waves a green. We're back underway. Lacrosse right there in the car number 54. Moving into the top 4 spots. John Adams in the 911. Adams taking a look to the right-hand side of the bulldozer. Dave Bushy's car number 21. Adams with a big run off turn number 2. Can he hold on to 4th? They'll race into turn 3. Luke Lemons will bring the field off turn number 4. Rick Dix in the 43, the 54 Lacrosse coming together off of turn number 4. They'll both keep it straight, gather them back up, and maintain one of those top 4 spots with 2 to go. Now Kyle Frederick in the K&E Sales and Service, car number 50F. Kyle Frederick to the inside of Adams. Frederick now races into the 4th and final transfer spot. Luke Lemons comfortably out in front. The race to watch is that race for the 4th position. Top 4 making the way to the scales. It'll be Kyle Frederick in that 50F car. 3rd will go to Rick Dix. In the 43, second goes to the 54 of Benji Lacrosse. And the Packer Fastener. 007. How about a round of applause? The driver is Luke Lemons in heat number 4. Well, Sport Mod Heat Race number 1 presented by Gandrud Automotive. Just about set to come to the Speedway. Jacob Renz out of Brandon right there in the car number 3R. Will be your pole sitter, the outside. Picked up $1,000 last night. Corey Kipkus out of Appleton in that car number 07. Gillett's Dustin Marquardt, the M24. Marquardt starting inside row 2. His partner in that row out of Beaver Dam, the 25X of Derek Failing. Kowaskum's Craig Gester in the Matco Tools car number 14G starting inside row number 3. 6th starter out of Campbellsport, it's Colton Rail in the 89R. Out of Oshkosh, you'll see Mitchell Fairbank. Mitchell, the car number 10F, starting 7th. And Trevor Maurer out of the Maurer Racing Stables out of Luxembourg. Trevor in the 56T. Put a little sprinkle on the high side of the racetrack. We'll run through all the heat races and the B features right before the Stock Car A main. We'll have a track prep session like we did last evening. About a 20-minute process just to kind of rejuvenate the dirt surface, bring it back to life. So we'll do that same thing again tonight right before the 25-lap Appleton Camping Center Stock Car A main. Luke Lemons dismounting out of the 007. Down to the O'Reilly Auto Parts, Johnny Vapes, Tri-County Heating Victory Lane. All righty, here we go. Lights have been extinguished. Jacob Renz, the 3R. Corey Kempkes, the 07. They'll light the candles off turn number 4, and here we go. Gandrud Automotive Sport Mods. We are underway. Heat number 1 to 4. Top 4 are moving to the A main. They are hooked up. Look at them cars. They're digging. Down the back straightaway. Lap number 1. Last night feature winner. Looking for a sweep on the week. Corey Kempkes, the car number 07 out in front. Derek Phelan, the car number 25. He'll take a peek inside of Jacob Renz, car number 3R. Then you've got Dustin Marquardt, the M24. Marquardt in that final transfer spot in the Graymont. Car number M24 working to the inside. It's Mitchell Fairbank. Marquardt slides up. Mitchell Fairbank will grab it. Then Colton Rail in the 89R slid right through there. Oh, heads up, trouble in turn 4. Saw that one begin to unfold. A couple cars got a little bit crossed up. Jacob Renz in the 3R, Craig Gester. Pair of cars coming to a rest in turn number 4. Corey Kempkes. Kempkes is out in front. Jacob Renz, Derek Phelan, second and third. Mitchell Fairbank in that car number 10. Colton Rail got a quick car into him in that 89R. Working the outside lane. Rail going to the top side, trying to move out and around Mitchell Fairbank's car number 10F. Corey Kempkes comfortably in the top spot. Got an eye on that 89R of Colton Rail, trying to run down the 3R of Jacob Renz. Jacob Renz with that fourth and final transfer spot with just 2 laps to go. Now Rail looking to the inside of the car number 3R. Rail taking a peek inside in the 89R, seeing what might be there. Not able to make the move. They'll come to the white flag. Hank and Karen's Pub and Grill 07. Corey Kempkes for one final lap here in heat race number 1. Rail's got a big run, man. Look at that off turn number 2 in the 89R. Renz coming back to the inside. Kempkes will come under the checkered flag and grab the win. Real close. Top 4, there you see on the board, Colton Rail slid by Renz in that car number 89R for the 4th spot. Mitchell Fairbank in third. Second went to Derek Phelan, and Corey Kempkes picking up the win. Cole Slazewski out of Pulaski, car number 36C, pulls here to heat number 2. Eagle Rivers, Bruce Bellin alongside. Ricky Mott out of Two Rivers, car number 21M. Dakota Johnson out of Burnett in the 40J. Driver out of Hortonville, Ryan Schmidt, the car number 464, and Craig Dorner out of Brussels. Colton C. out of Chilton, the car number 29, and Travis Rhodes out of Shawano in the car number 94. 8 strong, another 8-lapper. 4 moving right to the A main, and we've come under the green. The Central Timber side-binder car number 22B, Bruce Belland, your early race leader. 3 wide for third, fourth, and fifth off turn number 4. Craig Dorner in the Belize Electric, car number 15. Craig Dorner out of Brussels into the third spot. Then you've got Ricky Mott holding on to fourth. Dakota Johnson, the 40J. Ryan Schmidt in that 464. Right on the heels of Ricky Mott's car number 21M. Cole Slazewski, that car number 36. Cole still in that second spot. Holding off the 15 of Dorner. Ricky Mott, oh, heads up, Slazewski, a little bit crossed up in the 36C. Now Dakota Johnson. Dakota with a big run off turn number 4. Momentum on this side. There's Johnson in the 40J. Dakota will move into the 4th spot. Ryan Schmidt was keeping an eye on that in the 464. Travis Rhodes still down that inside lane of the 94. Dakota Johnson in 4th, working the top side. Oh, way high that time. Ryan Schmidt looking inside to the 464. 2 to go for race leader Bruce Bellin in the 22B. Oh, Johnson around in the 40 car. Caution is out. Caution is out. Had a great run cut short. Dakota Johnson, the car number 40J, around up there. And Ryan Schmidt right there with nowhere to go. Ryan, the Hortonville driver, in that 464. Looks like they'll both refire it, see if they're able to continue on. Caution flag rules. If it's multiple cars that are stopped and the caution comes out, you do fall to the tail the second time you go to the pits. Solo spin in the heat race events. They are done for that event if it's a solo spin. Well, the Central Timber Sidebinder 22B, Bruce Belland, captain of the ship right now. Craig Dorner, the car number 15, he rides in second. Cole Slazewski alongside. Your battle for 4th. Watch this one shape up. Ricky Mott, the 21M. Travis Rhodes, the 94 out of Shawano. Rhodes started 8th in this one. Now trying to get into the top 4. Back to the green with 2 to go. Fourth spot, it's anybody's race. Bruce Belland still holds on to the race lead. You've got essentially 5 cars for that final transfer spot to turn 3 one final time. It'll be Bruce Belland bringing home the win. Ricky Mott, the 21M, brings it home in 4th. 3rd is Craig Dorner, the car number 15. Cole Slazewski, a nice run in that runner-up spot in the 36 car, and dropping the window net down, ready to roll across the scales. It is Bruce Belland out of Eagle River picking up the win in heat number 2. 3rd heat race event, courtesy Gandrud Automotive, Vince Engel out of Neenah, the car number 5. Vince will be the pole sitter to the outside. Chris Kucha, that Focus Realty Group, car number 23K. Dylan Waldvogel, the J&J Potato, car number 52 out of Anago. Dylan starting inside row number 2, and Tyler DeMars out of Titletown. Right here, sharp looking car number 21D. Plymouth driver, Travis Schmidt, the car number 3. Travis starting inside row number 3. And out of Chilton, it's Tony Gates in the 5X. Alec Weary thought he was going to pocket $1,000 last night. Had a great run in the Sport Mod feature event. Alex starting inside row number 4. And Briar Haas, another Neenah driver, the car number 8. Briar Haas, your final starter in the 8th spot. Lap number 1, it is Chris Kucha. Kucha, the race leader, sliding up a little bit high. Tyler DeMars is right there in the 21D car. Dylan Waldvogel In that third spot, the 8, Briar Haas. There, Briar got it refired at the car number 8. That'll keep us under green. Caution is out. Caution is out. Chilton driver. Vincent Engel there in the car number 5, not able to get it refired. Paralaps are scored in this one with 6 remaining. Chris Kucha, car number 23K. Started outside of run number 1. Sharp looking car there in the Focus Realty Group, car number 23. Tyler DeMars in that second spot. Dylan Waldvogel. Lady Luck has not been on his side as of late. Got things back together and able to make it out tonight. Good to see that group back with us. Alec Weary now in the 1C. Pulls alongside that 3 of Travis Schmidt. Coming back to the green. Right there. They'll punch the loud pedal. We're back underway for the next 6 in this one. The inside open up. Dylan Waldvogel in the car number 52 is there. Alec Weary. Keep an eye on that 1C of Alec Weary. Alex started back in the 4th row, has raced up into the transfer spot. 3-car battle for the race lead. 3 distinct grooves off turn number 4. Chris Kucha has it. Tyler DeMars is right there. Dylan Waldvogel, the 52 as well. Race for 4th now, shaping on up. Travis Schmidt, the car number 3. Schmidt looking to the outside of Alec Weary's car number 1C off the 4th turn. And the ultimate 3. Travis Schmidt now into the final transfer spot. Race heating on up for the top spot as well. Chris Kucha. Tyler DeMars with 2 laps to go. White flag is out. Final lap here for Kucha. Alec Weary in that final transfer spot. He's in 4th. The 3 of Travis Schmidt going for broke into turn 4. Checkered flag for Chris Kucha. Top 4, Alec Weary. And that Anapee car number 1C, Dylan Waldvogel. In that 3rd spot of the car number 52. Tyler DeMars out of Green Bay brings that home in 2nd. And the Focus Realty Group, car number 23K, race fans. How about it for Chris Kucha picking up heat number 3? Fourth and final heat race presented by Gandrud Automotive here for the Sport Mods. Ready to make their way to the Speedway. Jake Maurer, 565. Jake, the Green Bay racer, will be your pole sitter to the outside. Currently the number 1 man in points, Coy Valise out of Casco. Coy in that 17V car. Driver out of Greenville, Taylor Hochschild. Taylor, the car number 26, starting inside row number 2. And from Orangeville, Illinois, it's Austin Stam in the 118. That'll take us back to row number 3 out of Anago, Zach Robb. Zach in that car number 74. And from Bonduelle, Sean Falk in the 27F. And Fond du Lac's Brady Harshberger. Brady Harshberger in the 7 car. Yeah, Austin Stam was not with us last night out of Orangeville, Illinois. So add that to our list of states. So 13 different states represented here this week. Illinois, Wisconsin, Texas, Iowa, Missouri, North Dakota, North Carolina, Nebraska, California, Colorado, Michigan, Montana, and Florida. So hats off to all these guys, gals, drivers, everybody converging here at a beautiful Francis Creek. And we're going to see a pretty sunset tonight. But definitely big thanks to each and every one of you for making the trip. Definitely our pleasure to have you along for what is definitely proving to be an extremely exciting ride. We'll lay in that top side of the Speedway, and Jake Maurer, Coy Vlies will be ready to bring the fourth and final heat race to the green momentarily. And then 8 heat races for the Tri-County Heating Modifieds awaiting in the staging area to see who will pick up that $10,000 payday courtesy of Quiet Woods RV. Just about ready to come to the green flag here. Final heat race event for the Gandrud Automotive Sport Mods. Jake Maurer, your pole sitter. Coy Vlies, the number 1 man in points here in that 17V, sitting to the right-hand side. Maurer in that 565, that is Jake. He'll lead him on down over Coy Vlies here for lap number 1. Zach Robb, the car number 74, peeking to the outside. Taylor Hofschild's car number 26. And how about the final starter, Brady Harshberger. Brady in that Rage car number 7, working his way through the field. Now Harshberger driving it deep into turn number 1, looking to the outside lane. Talking about the outside, Vlies sets it up on the right-hand side of Maurer's car number 565. Coy Vlies in the 17 will take the race lead coming to lap number 3. Brady Harshberger started last in this one, now making his way to the 3rd spot. Hard Chargers trying to get to the A-main. Austin Stam out of Orangeville, Illinois. Zach Robb in that car number 74. Missing the mark that time in 1 and 2 and dropping back a position. Austin Stam, the 118, working that inside lane, trying to move inside, slide on past Taylor Hofschild in the car number 26. Final time, the sprint to the checkers, it'll be Coy Vlies. Top 4, Dustin. Taylor Hofschild, the car number 26, home in 4th. 3rd is Brady Harshberger in that car number 7. Jake Maurer bringing the 565 in the number 2 spot. And the number 1 man in points, ready to head back to victory lane. Coy Vlies, race fans, how about a round of applause for the youngster in that 17V? First of 8 modified heat races, making the way to the Speedway. Passing points, you get 100 points that you If you win the heat race, it drops by 7-point increments. You get 5 points for each car you pass. You lose 1.5 points for each position that you do lose. The top 8 upon the completion of our 8th heat race event will be locked into tonight's $10,000 to win payday, courtesy of Quiet Woods RV. Jaden Schmidt out of Seymour, the car number 24. Race Van Pay out of Green Bay, row number 1. Row 2, the Dump Bar Grill, car number 20 is Brandon Schmidt from Beaver Dam. And Felix Dart out of Algoma, the familiar Coors Light, car number 3K. Fall Rivers, Jeff Schmuel, the 11S inside row 3. Ethan Broxma, the Rage, car number 11B out of Newton to the outside. Kyle Kudik, the Michigan Auto Sales, car number 4K. Then you've got the Tire Demon, Performer Chassis, 4TW, $10,000 richer from last night. Tim Ward from Harcourt, Iowa. Kyle Heckman, the Hitman out of Bakersfield, California, the Victory Circle race car, number 11XX. And Kensington Ogle out of Lubbock, Texas, in the 7 out of the Lone Star State. Here we go. 12 laps of distance. Top 8 in passing points to the 10,000 to win. Amen. We are green. Jaden Schmidt will lead the field off turn number 4 for lap number 1. Working the inside lane. Brandon Schmidt in that car number 23 wide on back there for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Race Van Pay top shelf of the 00 Titletown Express car. Felix Dart there in the concrete finishers. Coors Light, car number 3K. Dart on the outside. Tim Ward now puts a Performer Chassis to the tires in the 4TW. Ward working the inside lane. Ethan Broxman, the car number 11, ruffling up the feathers on the 4TW of Tim Ward. Ward now down on the inside lane one more time, trying to make that come in. Jaden Schmidt out in front in the car number 24. It's Jaden Schmidt, Race Van Pay. Now Brandon Schmidt. Schmidt peeking to the inside of the 00 Junior. Trying to make it work. Oh, Felix Dart, problems for the 3. Dart slows off of turn number 2. Ethan Broxma was right there. They'll keep him straight. Looking through the field, it's Jaden Schmidt, Race Van Pay, Brandon Schmidt, 1, 2, and 3. Then you've got Ethan Broxma, the car number 11, Tim Ward, the 4TW, Jeff Schmuel, Kyle Heckman, Kyle Kudik, and Kensington Ogle looking through the field. Jaden Schmidt lays them on down, turning in a dominating performance with 2 to go. Brandon Schmidt, not quite enough momentum. Was looking to pull the slider on the 00 Junior of Race Van Pay. Could not quite pull it off. Then Ethan Broxma still on 4th. Tim Ward in the 5 spot. They'll come to the white flag with 1 to go. Well, there you see it. Ethan Broxma finishing in 4th in that car number 11. 3rd, we'll go to the Dump Bar Grill, car number 20. Brandon Schmidt, the number 2 spot. Race Van Pay, the 00 Junior. And Jaden Schmidt, race fans, out of Seymour with the win in heat number 1. Would like to welcome Bob Ogie and the gang tuning in at Toby K's Hideaway back in Boone, enjoying the Clash at the Creek 16, presented by Quiet Woods RV. Yes, they're back at Toby K's. I've heard about that place. Neil and Sean, they're tuned in at Bumps Lodge in Waterloo. They're going to be bumped here in a little bit if they're at Bumps Lodge there. Sprinkle the inside lane here, the Speedway. Try and bring that portion of that groove back around here. Well, heat number 2, Tony Whittlestat. Combine locks, car number 757. Tony will be your pole sitter. To his right-hand side out of Green Bay, you'll see Clint Parsons in the 19P. Hard Charger out of Orcutt, California. The Salty's Barbecue and Catering, Harris Chassis, car number 38T. It is Dylan Thornton from inside row number 2. He should have Rumpelmans as a sponsor, shouldn't he? Dylan. Starting outside row number 2, you've got Travis Hansen, the Brilliant Hot Shoe on that car number 54H. New London's Justin Ritchie, the car number 79J. Justin starting inside row 3. Colin Thurlby out of Traverse City, Michigan. Colin, a fast car under him last night of that car number 47. Colin starting 6th in that one. Row number 4 from 7th, you've got Cody Schrader. Cody out of Manitowoc in that car number 20C. And Brian Mullen out of Seymour in the car number 72. West Bend's Bruce Tresh. Final starter, Bruce in the car number 52. There's that beautiful sunshine. We're going to be treated to a wonderful sunset tonight. There's always a great view up here. Beautiful countryside. Yeah, don't even mention the R word or find. We might dodge it for a change for one day. Heat number 2 of 8. 100 points. You win the heat race. Drops by 7-point increments. Gain 5 points for each car you move by. Lose 1.5 for each one that moves by you. Like I keep mentioning, the top 8 in passing points upon the completion of our 8 heat race events have earned a spot for a redraw to see where they will start in tonight's 50-lap, 10,000 to win Quiet Woods RV A main event. $50-50 tickets. Get them while they're hot. I'll have to get it. I'll try and get you a total here. Where we're at. It's a pretty good chunk so far. We'll go with that. Make sure you grab those 50-50 tickets. Well, looking ahead at the schedule, a week from we're off this Saturday night, naturally, with racing here this week, but the Dirt Kings Tour Diamond 46, the late models, one stop of the year, coming up on June 22nd. Definitely, if you've never seen the late models or sprint cars, we have IRA sprint cars back here in September 14th, and that will be in conjunction with our Rod Whitkoff Sport Mod Memorial Race, $30,000 purse up for grabs on that weekend. So we'll have the IRA sprint cars in the Rod Whitkoff Sport Mod Memorial event. But yeah, the late models coming up, Dirt Kings Tour, June 22nd. Definitely a sight to behold. The full-bodied late models make their way around the quarter-mile speed plant. Nathan Eldridge, Bull Long, tuned in on FloRacing tonight as we're ready to go green here. Heat number 2, DAWG. All right, here we go. Heat number 2, Tony Whittlestat, Clint Parsons. I don't think so. Try that one more time. That was not pretty. Tony Whittlestat, Clint Parsons up there in the front row. See how this one comes about. This time looking a whole lot better off turn number 4. We're green. Whoa, heads up, Tony Whittlestat. Wow, almost a big one. Tony gathers the 757 back up. That'll move Travis Hansen to the race lead. Justin Ritchie, the cut number 72, 79. Ritchie started back there inside row number 3. Ritchie making his way to the 3rd spot on the Speedway. Dylan Thornton, not sure what went awry there on the 38 car. Unfortunately, Dylan not up to speed. Well, Dylan Thornton and Travis Hansen showing a little displeasure with one another. Is that from the start? Get the field regrouped here. Travis Hansen out in front. Justin Ritchie out of New London, the car number 79J from inside, row number 3. Advancing to second, you've got Clint Parsons there, the 19, Tony Whittlestat. Colin Thurlby out of Traverse City, Michigan there in the car number 47 to the outside. Brian Mullen, the car number 72, Mullen from row number 4. Working that inside lane. They go 3 wide off turn number 4. Brian Mullen from the 4th row. Now into that number 4 spot, Colin Thurlby working the top side of that 47. It is all Travis Hansen, but not for long. Justin Ritchie. And that car number 79J. Ritchie now to the inside lane. Making the inside lane work. Hansen still top shelf with the car number 54. Tony Whittlestat had started on the pole, fallen back to 5th, now rallies back to the number 3 position. Meanwhile, Colin Thurlby from 6th starting position in the 47. He's in 4th. Cody Schrader, 4th row start of the car number 20C. Cody working the inside lane. 2 distinct grooves around the quarter-mile speed plant, but it is Justin Ritchie out of New London, bringing the field down here to lap number 8 with 4 to go. Tony Whittlestat back to the top spot, started on the pole, had fallen back. But how about Cody Schrader in that 20C? Cody Schrader, the McKeever Trucking, car number 20C, started 7th in this one. Schrader now into 3rd. Travis Hansen has fallen to 4th in the car number 54. Then even Colin Thurlby in that car number 47. White flag is out for the Holy Smokes 757 Tony Whittlestat. Checkered flag, Tony Whittlestat. Colin Thurlby out of Traverse City, Michigan. Holman 4th, 3rd will go to Justin Ritchie in the 79J. Cody Schrader from row number 4 in that 20C. Schrader up to that 2nd spot. And Tony Whittlestat in the 757 grabbing the checkered flag in heat number 2. Heat number 3, driver out of Ocano Falls, Daniel Wilcox, 30W car. Daniel from the pole position to the outside. Jeff Yakey in that 16. Wausau's Marcus Shari, the Banshee chassis, car number 58. Inside row number 2 to the outside from Dunkerton, Iowa, you will see the Scott Webb Concrete 71C of Troy Cordis. The GRT chassis, car number 2, Junior. Wyatt Block out of Tigerton, inside row number 3. And out of Dittmer, Missouri, the Federated Auto Parts, Henrik Cars, number 9, it's Ken Schrader. Rob Sharapata, car number 333, Rob from inside that 4th row. And the high side tickler in the Jervitz Motorsports Rage 8 car from Mooresville, North Carolina, Kyle Strickler. And Beaver Dam's Dan Radel in the Dump Bar and Grill, car number 33X, will be shotgun on the field. Coming to life off turn number 4, the green flag waves. Top side, still got some moisture up there. Troy Cordes in the 71. Ken Schrader looking to the top shelf. Daniel Wilcox in the car number 30, looking to lead lap number 1. Oh, Marcus Shari gathered up one of those tires down there in 3 and 4. Does not look like it's harmed anything. Schrader's a Lone Ranger on the top side of the Federated Auto Parts. Car number 9, 3 wide into turn number 3. The Dittmer, Missouri, 54 years behind a wheel. That's where he's made his office. That's where his living's at. He is showing you why he still gets the job done. Ken Schrader started 6th. He's a Lone Ranger on the top side. The door is open, but out in front, Daniel Wilcox leads over the Banshee. Car number 58 of Marcus Shari. Troy Cordes in 3rd. Kyle Strickler, well, the high side tickler down to the tires right now in that 8 car. Now Schrader says, well, I'm going downstairs as well. Daniel Wilcox. Marcus Shari still 1st and 2nd. Kyle Strickler breaking out of line. Says, well, I thought he was going to look to the top shelf. There's still some moisture up there. Wyatt Block still back in 5th position in that 2 JR. Dan Radel, Ken Schrader, Jeff Yakey, and Rob Sharapata. That is your field. Four cars trying to pull away from the rest of the field. They're getting that job done. Now Kyle Strickler looking to the outside. He knows he's got some distance between he and 5th. Why not try it? Oh, Strickler out and around this 71 of Cordes. Strickler picking up another 5 points with that pass and that move. Kyle Strickler started 8th in this one. He is a +5 right now. The Banshee. Hickory, car number 58. Marco Yari was into Wilcox's car number 30. He got it straightened back up. Strickler made the outside lane work the last time off turn 4 with 2 to go. The Auto Source, car number 71, Troy Cordes, coming back to the inside of Kyle Strickler in the 8. White flag for Daniel Wilcox. Daniel Wilcox brings it home to the win. Top 4, you've got Kyle Strickler in the 8 car. Troy Cordes. That Auto Source, car number 71 in 3rd. 2nd goes to the driver of the Banshee chassis. Hickory Reynolds, car number 58 of Marcus Yari. And Daniel Wilcox, the driver from Oconto Falls, with the win in heat number 3. Put a little sprinkle on the top side of the Speedway as we get set for heat number 4. They'll be making their way to the Speedway. Crystal, Michigan, home of the Crystal Motors Speedway. Bree Wonk, the car number 10. Bree will be the pole sitter here in heat race number 4. Hard charge out of Torrance, California, the iBox Springs, car number 5L. Cody Laney. Cody Laney lines up outside row number 1. Quitman, Arkansas's Brent Hartwig, the Freightliner. Lethal, car number 9. Brent starting inside row 2. And to the outside, Picked up a feature win on Monday night in Independence, Iowa. Drive the Harris Chassis cut number 99X. It is Dallin Murdy. Bakersfield, California, Jerry Flippo, the cut number 13, the Tomcat Performance sponsored car, starting inside row number 3. And to the outside, defending race winner of the Quiet Woods RV Clash at the Creek, the hitman out of Suamico, Johnny Whitman, in that Rage Jervitz Motorsports 08 car. Driver out of Horicon, Wisconsin, Justin Pearson, the E85, Justin inside row number 4. And out of Chilton, the East Central Coin, Bob Collin Racing, car number 8C, it is Jesse Collin. The Truck Country, car number 2M, Steve Miller. Steve Miller out of Eagle, Wisconsin, scheduled to be your 9th and final starter. Little spritz on the top side of the speedway. Try and keep bringing in the other lanes. Keep it as wide as we can, all the way top to bottom. We'll get through the 8 modified heat races. We have 2 B main events for the sport mods, a pair of B main events for the stock cars, and then 4 B mains for our Tri-Count Heating modifieds. Upon the completion of the B mains, we'll do about a 20-minute track prep session, and then into the 25-lap A mains for both the sport mods and stock cars. Each of those $1,000 paydays, and then our $10,000 to win night number 2. Quiet Woods RV modified A main. Moments away from going green here in heat race number 4, Bree Wonk out of Crystal, Michigan. Cody Laney, so Michigan, California, row number 1. Arkansas racer Brent Hartwick inside row 2. Chelsea, Iowa's young gun, Dallin Murdy. Jerry Flippo there in that cut number 13. Out of Bakersfield inside that row, Johnny Whitman, the hitman, the 08 car, defending race winner, trying to get back into the A main. Lights have been extinguished. 12 laps. Tri-Count Heating modified heat number 4, looking for the green, and we've got it off turn 4. Three wide for 3rd, 4th, and 5th into turn number 3. It is Torrance, California's Cody Laney leading the field here for lap number 1. Wow, they're almost 4 wide entering turn number 1. Dallin Murdy in that 2nd position. Bree Wonk in that cut number 10, sliding high and wide. That'll open it up for the hitman, Johnny Whitman. Whitman in the Ken Sports Rage. Car number 08 now. Whitman to the number 3 spot. Johnny Whitman, the patented line through 1 and 2. He's going to work. Looks ahead to the 99 of Dallin Murdy, the 5L of Cody Laney. 1st and 2nd. Johnny Whitman in 3rd. Heads up, man. 4-car battle for 4th on back. Ray Walk, now the E85. Justin Pearson out of Horkin in that E85. Justin had started in the 4th row. Justin up into the third spot. Brent Hartwick in the car number 9. Outside of Jerry Flippo's car number 13. Hartwick rolling the top shelf of the Speedway, making it work. Still on fourth, that is Justin Pearson. There, Hartwick missed a line just a tick over there in turn number 2, gets the car back under him. Dallin Murdy, a car length off the back bumper of Cody Laney's car number 5L. For first and second, Laney from outside run number 1. Murdy started fourth in this one. Jerry Flippo now has cleared Justin Pearson in that E85. Pair of laps remaining. Now Murdy switching it up. Dallin Murdy had he been waiting to try and make a move on the 5 of Laney. Dallin, oh, Laney problems. Laney slowed off of turn number 2. Not sure what happened to the 5L. Oh, what a turn of events. What a heartbreak. Cody Laney slowed coming off of turn number 2, and Dallin Murdy doing a masterful job. I don't know how he pulled that off and continued down and away in the 99. Yeah, the 5 broke coming off of 2. Wow. Hate to see that. Perennial top contender, Cody Laney. The IMOX Springs car number 5L coming to rest on the bottom side of turn 3. Window liquor towing and recovery. Up to the back bumper of him. Well, Dallin Murdy was just, I don't know if he'd been saving it. He'd been riding along in that number 2 spot and got down to the final 2 laps, and Dallin looking to the inside, diving down, and Dallin trying to get a feel for it, making sure there's no problems. That's incredible. I cannot believe he saved that and was able to drive away. Well, Johnny Whitman in the number 2 spot. That'll put Jerry Flippo into third out of Bakersfield. Justin Pearson, Brent Hartwig in the car number 9. We're back to green with 2 to go. The inside is open for the hitman, Johnny Whitman. Dallin Murdy's got it. Whitman wants it. They'll race into turn number 3. White flag over the field this time with a quarter mile remaining. Final 2 times. Whitman diving to the inside as he got the momentum off turn 4. It'll be Dallin Murdy. What a race here. Heat number 4. Brent Hartwig finishing in 4th. Jerry Flippo with the number 3 spot in that 13. Second to the hitman, Johnny Whitman. And right there, the Harris Auto Racing car number 99. Dallin Murdy, race fans. How about a round of applause for the young gun? What a race he put on there. What a run. Heat number 5. Mike Whittlestat. 77 car. One of the racing veterans up here out of Fremont. Mike right here in the Auto Pro Lethal Chassis, 77. Your pole sitter to the outside. The L&L Propane car number 34 from Burnett. It's Cody Applebeck. Brian Craftsper out of Brookfield. Brian, the car number 40, starting inside row 2. And the Slick Chassis 90K out of Kewanee. It is Sean Kilgore. Young Gun, the Champ Sports Bar and Grill, car number 31, Will Garceau. Inside row number 3, he will be flanked by New Franken's Mark Josky in the 68 car. Grundy Center, Iowa, driver of the Performer Chassis, 26J, Joel Rust. At his right-hand side, the Auto Pro Lethal Chassis, Slick 6, 77X car, Tom Berry Jr. out of Marshalltown, Iowa. Rookie racer Skylar Woods out of Beaver Dam in the 32X car, final starter in this one. Another great race shaping up here in this one. Mike Whittlestat Cody Applebeck. Full song off turn 4, we're green. Multiple grooves shaping up here all the way around the speedway. 3 wide, 4th, 5th, and 6th off turn number 2. Joel Rust with a big run. And that performer, cut number 26J, Rust right onto the tires. He's finding that moisture, finding the grip on the inside lane. It is Cody Applebeck out in front of the 34. Mike Whittlestat rides in second. Joel Rust at cut number 26J. Then you've got New Frank and Sean Kilgore. Sean Kilgore in the slick chassis. Car number 90K. Kilgore's in 4th and 5th. It's Will Garceau up to 6th. Tom Berry Jr. Tom Berry Jr., the lethal chassis, 77 out of Marshalltown. We've got a race shaping up for the top spot. Rust to the inside in the 26J. Cody Applebeck alongside Joel Rust in that 26J. Started 7th in this one, and he is taking the race lead off turn number 2. What a run by Grundy Center, Iowa's Joel Rust race fans. The performance bodies and parts. Performer chassis, cut number 26J. Out in front. Applebeck still in 2nd and 3rd. You've got Mike Whittlestat. 4th now is Will Garceau in that car number 31. Tom Berry following suit. And the Auto Pro 77, Sean Kilgore, still top shelf in the slick 90K. Late stages of heat race at number 5. And what a run by Joel Rust in that 26J. Just annihilating the field in this one. Started 7th. Has yet to look back. Applebeck. Cody in that 2nd position. Mike Whittlestat still in 3rd. But Will Garceau's closing, and so is Tom Berry Jr. Tom Berry Jr. looking to move by his car owner, Mike Whittlestat, the other 77. Berry taking it deep into turn number 3. They'll come to the white flag this time for Joel Rust. Tom Berry Jr. making the middle lane work. Started in 8th, up to 4th, but it's Joel Rust with the win. Teammates, 4th and 3rd, Tom Berry Jr., Mike Whittlestat. 3rd goes to Cody Applebeck. They're out of Burnett, that cut number 34. And how about it, race fans? What a run for Grundy Center, Iowa's Performance Bodies and Parts 26J. It is Joel Rust. Put a little moisture down, top and bottom of the racetrack here. Seat heat number 6 awaiting in the staging area. Well, former champion of the event will be starting on the pole position of heat race number 6. Out of Luxembourg, it is Jared Seifert. Jared in that cut number 21J. His partner in that row, Chuck Carmen out of Seymour. Chuck in the cut number 23. Pace, Florida driver, Jason Barnhill. Says, I got out of the 100-degree temp and came up to enjoy the cooler temp, so good to see Jason making the trip up here. He was here on opening night, checking things out, and first-time visitor for the Quiet Woods RV Clash at the Creek. So Jason inside row number 2, his partner in that row, formerly out of Prump, Nevada, now calls Fargo, North Dakota home, Colin Hibden. Colin in that cut number 48K. Clare, Michigan racer, Austin Harnick. Austin with cut number 15, starting 3rd row to the inside. And to the outside, picked up a feature win 3 weeks ago right here on the 141 soil. Greg Gritz. Greg in the familiar cut number 21G out of Kewanee. Cade Ogle out of the Lone Star State from Lubbock, Texas. Cade in that cut number 711. Cade starting inside the 4th row. And to the outside from Little Suamico, that Jervis Motorsports cut number 88, you'll see Josh Long. And R.M. Van Pay, first driver up here to hit the 100 Win Club in IMC Modified Racing. RM out of Green Bay, the Titletown Express VPR 00, your final starter. Hey, the 50-50 total at 1,600. So your half is 800. I see him working the grandstands here. So grab those 50-50. Right now, you'd be taking home $800. Hey, we'd like to wish Todd Otto a happy birthday today. Out of Shawano. Happy birthday, Todd Otto. 23 years young. So Todd, celebrating a birthday tonight during a clash at the creek. Thanks for coming out and making this your Wednesday night home this week. Three more heat races here for our Tri-County Heating Modifieds, and we'll roll to the B feature events. 2 B mains for the Appleton Camping Center stock cars, a pair of B mains for the Gandard Automotive Sport Mods, and then we'll have a quartet of B features for the mods, advancing 4 out of each of those, and those B mains are lined up according to the points they've earned throughout the course of the 8 heat race events. The message here, Big D's Nuts. They're going to give an extra $100 for Kyle Frederick and Sport Mod driver Dustin Marquardt if they can win their features. So thank you to Big D. Extra $100 on the line for Kyle Frederick and Dustin Marquardt. Pat Graham, Hunter Parsons tuning in, watching tonight on FloRacing. Welcome those two racers. Glad they got tuned in on FloRacing. Roll that bottom lane here for just a lap or two. Got the top lane in. We'll be set to resume. And thanks to Jim's County Line Bar, a $1,000 bonus up for grabs tonight. If Tim Ward can pick up the feature again this evening, have another $1,000 courtesy of Jim's County Line Bar. And if he does not do so, then whoever finished 11th last night, 11th tonight, they'll be picking up $500 each, courtesy of Jim's County Line Bar. Dustin Marquardt, happy birthday, Sport Mod driver Dustin Marquardt, celebrating with us tonight here at 141 as well. Saw Dustin out there earlier on in the heat race events. He'll be making his way back out here. So happy birthday to you, Dustin Marquardt. And a $1,000 hard charger award each night, courtesy of Advanced Construction. Brian Josky, the hard charger Mad Dog Award. Got to get that 50-50 rolling. Last night was 1,300, so we've got a little ground to make up yet, but I think we'll get there. 800 is your half right now. Just about ready to bring the field back to green flag racing. The next time off turn number 4. Well, the sun is out and about now. Here we go. Jared Seifert, Chuck Carmen. Row number 1, you've got Jason Barnhill. Colin Hibden to the outside, and we're green. Out in front, you've got Jared Seifert, Jason Barnhill in the number 2 spot. Colin Hibden, he's caged up. Hibden now looking to the inside of Barnhill's 1 car. Hibden's got the run off turn number 4, and he'll take the number 2 spot. Josh Long in the car number 88 started 8th in this one. Josh can work that inside lane like nobody's business trying to find his way down there. The Jervis Motorsports 88 car. Just behind him, you've got Austin Harnick out of Clare, Michigan. Harnick in the car number 15, Chuck Carmen, top side of the car number 23. Right now, it is all Jared Seifert out in front of Colin Hibden in the 48. Carmen staying on the outside lane, trying to make it work. Cade Ogle staying outside there with him in that 7-Eleven car. Boy, you're going to hear him hooking up. Seifert off turn 4. Now Josh Long in the 88. Long will race to the inside of Jason Barnhill's car number 1. Barnhill will fall to 4th. How about Greg Gretz in the car number 24G? The first lap, Gretz had fallen way back, and he has made up a ton of ground in that 24G. The Americolect Gretz Company, car number 24G, Greg Gretz, now into 4th. Started 6th, he had fallen back to 8th, so he's made up a lot of ground as Jared Seifert, the 21 car, continues to lead the field. Nice move by Austin Harnick there in the car number 15. Harnick looked like a veteran here at 141. Entering high into turn number 1. Watch, he'll enter high, he'll drop the nose. Well, this time he rolls on the high side, right up to the wall off turn number 2 to the Appleton Camping Center sign with 2 to go. Josh Long started 8th in this one. He is now trying to move into the number 2 spot. Colin Hibden occupies it in the 48K. White flag is out for Jared Seifert. Long all over the backside of the 48 of Hibden. Wow, what a move by Josh Long in the last lap. Greg Gretz will bring the Americolect car number 24G home in 4th, 3rd to Colin Hibden. Last lap pass, he started 8th, finishing up in the number 2 spot, Josh Long in that 88 car. And 2 years ago in Victory Lane during the Clash of the Creek, now back in Victory Lane with a heat race win, the 21J out of Luxembourg, Jared Seifert. Heat number 7, Benji Lacrosse out of Casco. Benji, the car number 54, rolling from P1. His partner in that row out of Denmark, Cole Charneski in the 21CZ. Inside row number 2, the Z-Man, Dave Zeitler out of Luxembourg in the Z84 Verley Gunworks car. On the outside, out of Camarillo, California, Trevor Fitz, the car number 28. Adam Craps for Adam Brookfield, the car number 11. Adam starting inside row 3. His partner in that row, the Rage, car number 12J from West Union, Iowa, Justin O'Brien. Coming to us out of Medicine Lake, Montana, it is Tate Johnson. Tate Johnson in the 413. And the 98 car, Austin Wonk out of Crystal, Michigan. Randy Marquardt Jr. calls Sheboygan Falls home in that car number 3M. Marquardt starting 9th in heat number 7. Cleaning out the carburetor, starting to drag the brake pedal a little bit, get these cars up on the bars so they're ready to pounce. Here they go. Benji Lacrosse, Cole Charneski. We come to the green off turn 4. Keep an eye on that 28 car, Trevor Fitz, out of Camarillo, California. Well, then Fitz slides up the hill a little bit in the 28. Lady Luck not on his side last night, other than he won $1,000 in the bar in the 50 club, so maybe he can bring his luck back his way in the TJB Farms car number 28. Long way around the top side, but it's up there. Benji Lacrosse in the 54 leads over Cole Charneski in the 21 CZ. Trevor Fitz. Now, how about this? The veteran, Dave Zeitler. Zeitler in the car number Z84, right down to the inside lane, making it work. Trevor Fitz going top shelf in the 28 car. Tate Johnson out of Medicine Lake, Montana. Johnson to the 413. We were momentarily 3 wide for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Johnson to the inside of Zeitler. Little right side romance, as they say there, from Tate Johnson, the 413 to Zeitler, Z84. Wow. Hold on, they keep it straight somehow or another. Justin O'Brien of the Rage car number 12J slips by 2 positions. Cross flag, 6 in the books here with 6 to go. Benji Lacrosse from the pole position in the car number 54. Lacrosse, Charneski 1 and 2. Trevor Fitz, California driver. Now Fitz coming to the inside. Off turn number 2, Trevor Fitz. Working to the inside of Cole Charneski's car number 21 CZ. Fitz with a big run. He's got the grip on the inside, and he'll move to 2nd. Benji Lacrosse hustles on by the line with a pair of laps remaining. What a race for that 2nd position. Trevor Fitz, Cole Charneski dead even for 2nd and 3rd. Coming under the white flag, Fitz has got it this time. Can they hold on for the final lap? Justin O'Brien in 4th, Tate Johnson in 5th. 6th, you've got Dave Zeitler, Adam Crapsper in 7th. Austin Wonk, Randy Marquardt Jr. as Benji Lacrosse will grab the checkered flag. Fourth position will go to Justin O'Brien. Justin O'Brien, the car number 12, Trevor Fitz. In the 3rd position, 2nd to Cole Charneski, the 21 CZ. And ready to roll across the scales out of Casco. How about a round of applause? A 54 car, Benji Lacrosse. 8th and final heat race event for the Tri-County Heating Modifieds, going after that $10,000 Quiet Woods RV prize. Jake McBurney right there in the BHE. GRT cut number 82 from Boone, Iowa. Your pole sitter to the outside. Rock Bodendorfer, the V-Metals 95 out of Waterford, Wisconsin. Moving inside, row number 2, Derek Yonke out of Simcoe. Derek Yonke, that cut number 27J. And to the outside from Rubicon, it'll be Adam Reed in the car number 89. Starting inside, row number 3, Cameron Rank out of Doniphan, Missouri in the car number 39J. And to the outside from Quitman, Arkansas, you'll see Spencer Hartwig. Hollywood, Kelsey Hayes out of New London, the car number 09. And her outside, it's Graybo, Jordan Grabowski out of Beatrice, Nebraska. And Lakewood, Colorado's Trip Gaylord in the Taco John's car number 77T. Well, final heat race event. Time to toast these drivers. Put your drink up in the air. Give it a little swirl with your swizzle stick. And We'll be ready to go green flag racing here in heat race number 8. Green flag is out. 8th and final heat race event. Here we go. Whoa, Jake McBurney clipped a tire on the bottom side of 3 and 4. Jake McBurney drop into the infield, not the way he wanted to get this thing started out. Rock Bodendorfer, your race later. Watch Grabo, Jordan Grabowski, 3 wide race. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Jordan Grabowski started 8th in this one. He's into the number 2 spot off turn number 2. Grabowski into 2nd. He moves by Adam Reed's car number 89. Derek Yonke in that 4th spot in the car number 27. Another hard charger, the Taco John 77T, Trip Gaylord. Trip Gaylord started back in the 9th position. He's up 5, up to the 5th spot, so he's a +4. Three cars, look at this, off of turn number 2. That is Cameron Rank out of Doniphan, Missouri. Cameron Rank around in the 39J car. Well, tough start there. Lap number 1, Jake McBurney out of Boone, Iowa. Making the A main last night. That kind of Brady 2. He's got his work cut out for him. And Rock Bodendorfer, the V-Metals 95. Crew Chief Ellen's got that car dialed in tonight. Grabo, Jordan Grabowski out of Beatrice, Nebraska. The Twin Rivers, car number 30. Advancing from that 8th starting position up to 2nd. Adam Reed to the outside. Derek Yonke, the car number 27. Keeping on Trip Gaylord to that 77T. Gaylord started 9th. A lot of movement here in heat race number 8. We're back to green. Gaylord to the car number 77 to the outside of Derek Yonke's 27 car. The Novotny Ag, Twin Rivers, car number 30. Grabowski running a tick higher than the 95 of Bodendorfer. Look at this. Grabowski entering higher into turn number 3 and 4. Rock, you've got company. You don't want it, but you've got it. Grabowski to the outside into turn number 1. Grabowski rolling through the middle lane of the Speedway. It's a drag race off turn number 2, and the drag race is going to the 30 of Grabowski. Rock Bodendorfer falling to the number 2 spot. Up to 3rd, it's Trip Gaylord in that 77 car. Grabowski started 8th. Gaylord started 9th, and they're just about to occupy 1st and 2nd. But Rock Bodendorfer would like to have something to say about that. Gaylord now peeking to the right side of the 95 of Bodendorfer off turn 4, and he's got the number 2 spot. Derek Yonke. Yonke now into the 4th spot in that car number 27. Yonke's trying to get it in that 27 car. In that 4th spot, Jordan Grabowski from 8th to the race lead. Trip Gaylord from 9th to 2nd. Talking about 2nd, well, we've got 2 to go this time by the line. The green flag in the air, 2 laps to go. White flag for the Twin Rivers. Friesen, car number 30 of Grabowski. Trip Gaylord right out of the tires. Rock Bodendorfer in 3rd. Derek Yonke in that 4th spot. Here comes the 30 to the checkered flag. Heat number 8, Jordan Grabowski. Derek Yonke will finish in 4th, and that car number 27 third will be the 95. Rock Bodendorfer out of Waterford, the number 2 spot, started in 9th out of Lakewood, Colorado. That is Trip Gaylord. And let him hear it, race fans, out of Beatrice, Nebraska, the Twin Rivers, Novotniak, car number 30, Graybo Jordan Grabowski.